This is the Aberdeen career mode, and yeah, we're going alright in the table. It's the start of a new season for Aberdeen. It's the first one I'm doing with Aberdeen. We're top, and I would like to finish Hearts or higher in the table. Would be nice. Hey guys, and welcome to today's episode. I'm Caswell5, and on today's episode we have a lot to get through. On today's episode we have two matches. We have one which is a full match, not a full match, but the match that I play, and one match that we sim. And we have so much more today. We have a team which is looking good, the national team which I can select whenever I want if they give me offers in and that. We have some stuff to happen here, so let's go into our inbox because we've got a couple of stuff come in. The board, look at the board's objectives. So in the objectives, reach the group stages. Tick, we've done that. Reach the semi-finals. We haven't done that yet, but we started the quarters, so that's fine. And achieve a high finish. Yes, we'll finish atop a high finish. Youth team. It says here for the top one. It says short term. It says short term. Youth develop. Sign at least 2 players younger than 20 with potential greater than an average overall rating of players currently in the same position. Okay, and sign one young player sign one player in your youth academy assigned to the midfield position. Okay, the board. This is the brand. People says sell out, at least 90% attendance, at least 50% of league home games this season. Okay, finances pretty much just keep the salary growth under 20% for players. Domestic stuff is to finish high and to get to the semi-final in the quarterfinals. So pretty much semi-finals. So we're in the quarterfinals as we speak. We just need to get up. We just need to win that and and just get into the semis, which is what we could do, and reach the group stages in Europa League. Now I've already reached the group stages, but I think we should get higher than the group stages. If I tell you that's the rest, you don't really need to see. Just quickly, you don't really need to see them. The others are important stuff about the market, and we've reached decision players. All happy at the moment, so we'll look at quickly where I am in the league. Well, I won't actually tell you in the league. We are first because we're the only team in Scotland who begin with A. Now, we're not the only team beginning with A. There's like other teams beginning with A in Scotland, so don't get me wrong. And there we are, look, at the quarterfinal, just at the top of your screen, just there. Look, we are in your right top corner side, of your screen if you're watching. And in the Europa League, we have got not a tricky at all. We've got Dundalk. We've got Dundalk, Midtjylland, us, and Southampton in our group. The only game I think we might not win is Southampton. Dundalk, I think we might win. Midtjylland is an easier one to try and get to win, but it's quite hard still. So yeah, we'll pop into them through this here. If you want to hit, we'll pop through them. If you hit 6 likes, we'll do it. So we just do the Europa League games in a career. We'll just do a career like episode. It's just Europa League games. Like we'll do 2 Europa League games in one, and then 2 Europa League games in the next one. We'll just do that. Hopefully, if you want to do that, smash like. Sadly, I've just literally as we speak, just finished the pre-season matches. Didn't look at the transfer. We have, how much do we actually have of not global that. I just want to know how much we have. Here we go. Look, transfer budget. We have 3.74 million. We should have only had I think it was. Yeah, it was only like. It was. We're supposed to only have 3.6 million, but I won a game and lost the rest. So yeah, I added a 740,000 sterlings or pounds into the thing. So yeah, let's get into our first game and hopefully we can win it. And it's against Rangers. Hello and welcome back. So now we're into the game and it is raining as we're playing the first game in this thing. If you comment down below if you want to have the commentators on here. I don't have commentators because, just to say, I don't think commentators, I think you can't hear me as loud enough as you can, but with the commentators it will be quiet, if you know what I mean. So yeah, as we go kick off now, Rangers kick off with Holiday to Rosita to Halliday. It's like Ian Holloway. Is that Holloway? Sorry, Ian Holloway. Anyway, good interception there from our players, and we can now go on with McLean to McGinn. McGinn now can race down this side. Obviously, McLean race down this side. He crosses it back in. Nobody there to header it on, but it's out for throw in here. And in the first 6 minutes of this game, to be honest, I think we're looking quite comfortable. As we take the shot there, just over, but not that far there, from our captain, which is who just had the shot? Good deflection actually, so it must be a corner. So I don't know who had the shot, but I think it was our captain. If I could just quickly look and see, will it say captain on here? No, it won't. Okay, so we'll take McGinn to take it. I think I'm McGinn's my captain actually, so McGinn will do the shot, and another header, and it's gone in from the player who's down there. Somehow the cross was great, and the header was even better there from the player there. Number 7, it was who headed it. McLean, whatever you call him. McLean, it's K McLean. What a goal from him, and he puts us up 1-0 here. We'll be back. Yeah, so you're only going to see like bits of this. So yeah, you're only going to see bits of this, but most of it's going to be like depressing and attacking from both teams here. As they're on the attack now, so I have to really just shoot up for a second, maybe. As they're on the attack with Wallace, who can take a shot there. Wallace can. It goes away now. It does no real harm there. Aberdeen, I'm the new boss of Aberdeen. Just to say, the boss that is currently there is still there as we speak in real life. You all know that. But in this game, the current boss resigned, and me have been in charge for a bit. I say good. Hopefully this is. I can do what they want me to do, or else I'm, what do you call it? I'm sacked, and it's not very nice to be sacked. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going to be. And there's me with my coat on in the rain. As Celtic have just scored to go 1-0 up against Hearts, and Rangers are so close to score here. As Lewis, I don't know what his first name is, but Lewis. Jay Lewis is doing a really good job inside the really good here he is, and I don't know, to be honest, if he will keep his position as the normal keeper, as the shot just fizzled wide down behind that goal. We have about 1,000, or maybe, yeah, about 1,000 Rangers fans all behind that goal, wanting to see a ball going. In normal reality, it'd be about 400 to about 500, maybe 600. About 4 to about 700 will be the max they are allowed to take to these games. Don't know if it's 1,000, I'll have to look it up for you, but this ground that we're at now, which is what EA call Aberdeen's ground, they're allowed to bring 1,000, loads of fans, so we'll go with whatever EA say. As they've got a free kick now inside our half, they will maybe, I would say, try and put it into the box. It goes into the box, and comfortable save from the header there from their player, from our keeper there, and our keeper now can try and clear it away. Logan now on the ball, he can sprint with this, he can pass it up as far as McLean, the first goal scorer. As he got to Rooney, he can take the shot. Oh, that's just wide from Rooney. That's terrible from Rooney there. You can watch that again all you want, but that is shocking. Watch this. He fizzles it, and it goes wide of the post there. You missed it. If you did miss it, then I did as well, but that was just, no. I'm controlling him as well, and that is just, from my point of view, that's really bad. From his point of view, it'd be even worse. If he, like, I know he won't, but if he saw this, and thought, if he saw this and like on like line, he'll be like, oh my god, no. He'll just be horrified with this. He'll just be actually annoyed that I didn't score with him. But I know he won't find this. But if he did find it, he'd be like, you should have scored there, mate. As the ball is cleared away there as far as Rooney, but Rooney can't get there. Adam Rooney, is that what his name is? I think yeah, it is. But Clean can. McLean can, as it's funneled away there. McLean tries to take the shot here. We've had 70% of our passes are passing, and they've had 90% passing accuracy. I think is what they're trying to say there. I don't know if that's true, but yeah. It's headed on there. Aberdeen. Now, in the first game, I did do a video on Aberdeen's first games and second game on my channel, but the footage didn't have any mic volume, so we've started the season as a fresh one. Again, good save there from the keeper. So we started this as a fresh season again because I thought just start from the start and work my way up. This is 2016-17 season. I would do a 17-18 season, but I'm not there yet. So yeah, we're back with McLean. Turk, Rooney, who can track back here, he can turn. And Hayes, just wide there from Hayes, which was an okay shot. It wasn't the best, to be honest with you. I don't believe it was, as Rooney's injured here. So we'll be back with in a second. We will be back with the rest of the game in a bit. We will, because it's about to be half time. So we're going to stick with it until we get back to that, and then the second half, just going to do highlights of the second half. We are for you. We are.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
Here it is, it's cleared up the pitch. Here it is. It's now going to be headed on back to Jack. It is Jack, whatever his proper name is, we do not know here. He's now going to cross it in as far as Sheen, and that's just over there from Shine. Shine. I don't know what his name is, but what a miss there from him. As you got to see that. So it's Rangers 1-0 up against Hearts. Partick Thistle 0, Motherwell 0, and yeah, we're trying to do as well as we can here. So on with second half, we will go. So we had to take Miles Storsey on and put Adam Rooney off, because Adam Rooney, if he had just done one more thing that was wrong, he would have got injured like completely. He'd be out for like a couple of games. So we took him off. He's not actually that injured. He's not. I've just cautioned it, just in case if he is actually get injured. I will, just in case of that actually would happen there in real life. Now it would, and in this game as well, he would be like injured in real life for a long time. So I thought, why not? As it's in from into the box there, in the header is, and it's a corner now. We get good defending there from Rangers. Rangers, I would say they're a tricky bunch. Rangers. I'd never beaten Rangers before. I played them so many times before on career modes, which weren't on like on YouTube, because it wasn't. I played Man United career mode, and we did Man United career mode. I did back in 2000, back in FIFA 14, and Rangers won it. Lost that. But FIFA 15, Rangers won it. Didn't do that. FIFA 16, Rangers weren't on it, or I can't remember. I think it wasn't FIFA 15 they were on it. But anyway, when Rangers have been on this game like this, I've done a Man United career mode, a Arsenal like Man United career mode, Arsenal, Middlesbrough, and all them, and I've only won 1 out of the 5 games I played against them. So this will be my second win out of 6 against should be against Rangers here, but they have Holloway and Ross. Was that? There, no, it wasn't. It was Gardner. Sorry, Gard, whatever his name is. And that was disappointing there from my point of view there, as they've got the attack here on now. They have to take the shot. Oh, and they've scored a good, classy goal there. Wasn't the best, wasn't the worst, but they have scored for us. Wasita goes over to celebrate there with a cracking goal here. Watch this. He cuts past one. He cuts past 2, and the pass was great there. It was cuts past 1. The other player does, and into the back of net, probably 29, who is, as I'm going to say, O'Halloran. What a goal from O'Halloran there. He has to try this, and I tell you now, loads of Scottish players, I'm going to say, are called Muck. Now I've got a player here. I have somewhere on this pitch. There, McLean, O'Halloran. There's loads of O'Hallorans, O'Neills, and loads of Muck. and loads of McGlovers, O'Hallorans. So you know what I mean, there's just what I'm going to say, and yeah, they're 1-1 now, and hopefully in this second half we can do well. So Rangers are making a substitution, Torrell coming off, and Jason Holt's coming on, and John Torrell's going off, and as we speak they've got a free kick to Rangers. Will Rangers score from this free kick here? They take the free kick now, Holodaff does to the new player, to a player who I'd never heard of before. And no, he doesn't. There's the Rangers fans there, all in that area there. I don't know if they're at the top as well, but it looks like they are as well. And there's about, say, 1,000 to 2,000 in there. And in real life, I think, as I've looked, I did, so I had to pause the game. They get about 600 to about 1,500. So it's pretty much nearly right. It is. Some grounds they get less than others, and it's a free kick apparently to them. Due to when I tried to jump up with the ball, it didn't matter as they've got there. But anyway, as they have got a sub, they just subbed on a player. I couldn't tell you who it was, but we still haven't had a sub yet to do, except that one with Adam Rooney, which we had to do because he was injured. But that's the only sub we've done so far in this game. I might have to quickly pause the game and check if I could do a sub. Actually, I might actually just do a sub. Actually, I will. But yeah. On we go. So here we go then, we have given away a free kick. Again, that's our 4th free kick I think in this game we've given away, but that is absolutely fine. I don't mind if we give away free kicks here. I don't, as there's the free kick. As here we go, double substitution now. Anthony O'Neill, O'Connor and Cowley come on. And they make a Joe Gardner off. And Kenny Miller comes on. We've made 2 subs. We have. So I'll tell you who's coming off. I have Taylor has come off, and so has McLean. McLean. No offense to McLean. He was like one of the best players on the pitch. He literally looked shattered, and you can tell what he looked like. He looked shattered. Like no joke. He looked shattered. You can't tell that they're shattered, but he didn't look shattered. His bar was really low, like Hills is right now. As we crossing the ball, the header goes up there. Nobody really there to connect to the header as it goes out for a corner here, and we have literally in the last dying seconds of this game a corner to try and go 2-1 up here. As we take the shot there, we do, but it's blocked. And it back out, there it goes, in it goes, the shot taken, oh what a save from the keeper there, as Patry, the new guy who just came out, made so much of a difference there, as it's in, back out it goes, but it's going to be whipped back in now, straight at the header, the kick there for our player who got a little clip on that, straight at the keeper, and I think now as it's a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 6. It's now a 6 on 3. Now it's a bit less than that. As we all get back now, we're due to defend. As it's there we go. It's a new striker now. New midfielder player there. Oh, that's a dirty tackle there, but the ref said play on. He's played the advantage a little bit here. He will. As the ball whipped in, it goes. The header away it goes. And now we can. And now Aberdeen can press, but no, they can't because Rangers have it back. With Miller and Kenny Miller there can't score. We have literally 4 minutes by the time, which we are now on to the 2nd minute of it already. We are, as I know we're on the second minute of the 4 already, as we really want to win this first game. We do. It would be delightful if we can win this first game compared to the other games we've got this season. Some of the others will just be really easy games to lose. Really easy games, some of them will. But this game is not a must-win, but a game which we can win here. As it's back in the box, we can cross it back in. It goes, but it's a throw-in now, and it's full time. So it finishes. Aberdeen 1, Rangers 1. The Aberdeen fans are a bit annoyed, but Rangers fans will take a point here. Aberdeen, which they know in real life that they're a good team. Both teams are. But yeah, we'll just quickly show you the save from the Aberdeen keeper here, as it was a cracking save here. Watch, look at that, point blank range. He didn't know the ball was coming, now he did, and it's a great save there from a keeper. Lovely save, it's a really good save there. The goals were McLean with the first goal here for us. Lovely goal there, lovely headed goal into the back of the net, and their goal was from O'Halloran. You can see what I mean. The player passes it to him, passes one, bash into the back of the net, and it was 1-1. And the travelling fans get to go back to Edinburgh with something happy. They will with the point. The point. As another miss for Rangers here was this one, the free kick. He doesn't take the free kick. He kicks it out there to who was that again? Krajkar, and he misses completely there. As another miss here from Hayes. Anyway, he should have been a free kick there, but the ref plays advantage, and that's just why you don't play the advantage really for us. But Hayes there, and yeah, that's what it is. So as we advance the game, so from the weekend results, it was Dundee 1, Kilmarnock 0, Hamilton 2, St Johnstone's 3, Inverness 2, Ross County 1, and us, we had Aberdeen 1, Rangers 1. I can't believe this score. Hearts 0, Celtic 3, Hearts 0, and the other game that I could believe the score, Partick Thistle 0, Motherwell 1. So the next game is a simmed game, and it will be the Celtic us v Partick Thistle. It will, and yeah, hopefully we can try and win that. There's loads of players on no fitness, so I'm just gonna make a quick switch around here. I know that's the wrong side, but we're gonna make a quick switch around here. We are quick switch around some players there. There we go. That's the quick switch around we're gonna go with there. I don't think I actually just did it there, but anyway, it's a Wednesday night. We play this next game, and hopefully we can do this and try and win now. So let's go into the game and let's win it. So here we go then, into the game we go then, guys. It's the same team as we had. I didn't want to change the team at all because I didn't. As we scored there with McGinn, what a goal from McGinn. As there as well, Celtic score, Motherwell 1-0 up as well against Inverness. Celtic 2-0 up, Partick Thistle 1-0 up, and Rangers 1-0 up. Kilmarnock lose, Motherwell 2-0 up now, Rangers 2-0 up, and we're 2-0 up. Logan there with a good goal there they are, but McSheen gets the goal back, and is that where their comeback comes on? No, it's not. We get the 3 points. We beat the Ross County. It's good to see that there, beating Ross County. As we look at quickly the season. So in our second games this time, it was Celtic 4, Partick Thistle, Hamilton 1, Partick Thistle 1, Hearts 0, Kilmarnock 0, St Johnstone 2, Motherwell 2, Inverness 0, Rangers 3, Dundee 1, and Ross County 1, Aberdeen 2. And our next game is against Motherwell at home. What a result to go away from home there at Ross County, who were, I don't know if they were up there or not. We're just going to check where the result to that leads us in the table. So as we look at the table, there we have Ross County on no points. So yeah, Ross County were down there near the bottom. So the table at the end of this episode finishes Celtic 1, Celtic first with 6 points, St Johnstone's second with 6 points, and Motherwell second with 6 points. Third with 6 points. Fourth with 4 points is Rangers. Fifth with 4 points is Aberdeen. Sixth is Partick Thistle. Seventh is Dundee. Eighth is Inverness. Ninth is Ross County. Kilmarnock is 10th. Your bottom two are Hearts in your Hamilton 11th and Hearts 12th. So that's us for today's video. Thank you for watching. I'll just tell you that in our next game, It is in the league and it's against Motherwell. We have to win that, we do, or else we won't be up there with the high demands that our team expect us to do with the high thing. Second thing will be out later tonight. It'll be a stream. We will do loads of games in the stream and that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. See you. Quickly before I go, I'm going to tell you the top goal scorers. I should have done this before. The top goal scorer so far is, we have got, so it's Sinclair with 5 goals, then it's Cummings with 2. Our player is down there, it's McGinn with 1 goal, is our top goal scorer down there in 14th, so he needs to be putting up a little bit better. Our second highest player is down there, is McLean with 1 goal as well, and 18th. As you look at the top assists, we have a player called McGinn with 1 assist, and he's up there in 5th. We have 2 players of Sheeny and McLean are 12th and 13th with 1 assist as well. Then you look at clean sheets, we have the Motherwell keeper, Motherwell with Samson with 2 clean sheets, Godson with 1 clean sheet. No clean sheets for us, sadly, but yeah, they're top 2. In yellow cards, we have, we had stats available, but we don't have any stats anymore apparently, so we'll go back to stats now. Here we are, so it's Considine with 2 yellow cards, and Taylor with 2 yellow cards are our top 2. Our next player on this list, we have no other players on the list, so our 2 players have already had 2 yellow cards, are the top 2 in this, which is really bad. Red cards so far is McNaughton from Inverness Caledonian Thistle with 1, and Partick Thistle FC is Booth with 1. And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Next will be stream in about half an hour's time, so yeah. I've been Casual5. Please like this, get 5 likes would be appreciated, 10 likes would be amazing, and subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.